Did you know that every 11 seconds, a senior falls in America? But here's what shocks me. I just met an 82-year-old woman who sprints up 2 flights of stairs while people half her age take the elevator. Her secret? 5 simple leg tricks that take less than 10 minutes a day. No gym membership, no expensive equipment, just clever techniques that keep her walker free and confident. What if I told you these same tricks could be the difference between living independently or needing daily help? The woman I'm about to introduce you to was told she'd need a walker by 80. Today, she's proving everyone wrong, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how she did it. Meet Meredith Mary Collins. She's 82, a retired school principal from Denver, and she's about to change everything you think you know about aging. 3 years ago, Mary's doctor sat her down with some harsh news. At your age, Mary, you should start thinking about mobility aids. Most people your age are using walkers by now. But Mary had other plans. You see, she'd watched her own mother lose her independence at 78, and she was determined not to follow the same path. That's when Mary discovered something most seniors never learn: your legs don't have to weaken with age if you know the right tricks. Not complicated exercises or expensive treatments, but simple daily habits that rebuild strength from the inside out. Today, Mary climbs mountains, chases her great-grandchildren, and yes, she still takes those stairs 2 at a time. Comment below right now, what's your biggest fear about getting older? Is it falling? Losing independence? Becoming a burden? Whatever it is, Mary's story will give you hope. But wait until you hear about trick number 3, it's so effective, it shocked even her physical therapist. Let's dive in. Number 1, the wall push trick. Mary discovered her first leg strengthening secret completely by accident. She was reorganizing her bedroom closet, you know how we seniors love our spring cleaning, when she found herself pushing against the wall to reach a high shelf. After about 10 pushes, something amazing happened. Her calves started tingling, and she realized she'd just given herself a better workout than any expensive machine could provide. Here's why this works so brilliantly. When you push against a wall, you're forcing your calf muscles to contract and release in the exact pattern they need for walking, climbing stairs, and getting up from chairs. But here's the genius part: the wall provides perfect resistance without any risk of falling or injury. Let me walk you through Mary's exact technique. Stand arm's length from any wall, your bedroom, hallway, even your bathroom wall works perfectly. Place your palms flat against the wall at shoulder height. Now, keep your heels firmly planted and lean into the wall, pushing with your arms while your calves do the real work to stabilize you. Hold for 3 seconds, then slowly push back. That's 1 rep. Start with just 10 pushes, twice a day. Mary does hers every morning while her coffee brews and every evening while watching the news. The beauty is you can do this anywhere, waiting for the microwave, during TV commercials, even while talking on the phone. Most seniors make 3 critical mistakes with this exercise. First, they stand too close to the wall, which reduces the effectiveness. Second, they push with their arms instead of engaging their legs. Remember, your arms are just for balance, your calves are doing the work. Third, they rush through it. Slow and controlled movements build more strength than fast ones. After just 2 weeks of wall pushes, Mary noticed she could get up from her favorite reading chair without using her hands. After a month, she was taking stairs without gripping the handrail. Her neighbor, Janet, started doing them too after seeing Mary's results. Janet had been struggling to walk to her mailbox, but after 6 weeks of wall pushes, she's back to her daily neighborhood walks. Have you tried this yet? Pause this video right now and do 10 wall pushes, I'll wait. Then come back and tell us in the comments how it felt. Did you feel that tingle in your calves? That's your strength coming back to life. But here's where it gets really interesting. This next trick actually saved Mary from what could have been a devastating fall last winter, and it uses something you probably throw away every week. Number 2, the grocery bag balance builder. Last December, Mary was walking to her car after grocery shopping when she hit a patch of black ice. Instead of falling, something incredible happened. She caught herself, adjusted her balance, and stayed upright. Her secret? She'd been training her balance system for months using her grocery bags. Here's what most people don't understand about balance: It's not just about your inner ear or your eyesight. Your legs contain thousands of tiny sensors called proprioceptors that constantly tell your brain where your body is in space. As we age, these sensors get lazy from disuse. But Mary found a way to wake them up using something we all have: grocery bags. Every time Mary comes home from shopping, she turns her groceries into a balance building session. Instead of carrying everything in one trip, she deliberately makes multiple trips, carrying one bag in each hand. But here's the key: she doesn't just walk normally. She walks slower than usual, focusing on how the weight feels in each hand and how her body adjusts. Start with light bags, maybe just a loaf of bread in each hand, or a couple of cans. Hold one bag in each hand and walk slowly across your living room. Feel how your body naturally shifts to compensate for the weight. This is your balance system getting stronger with every step. As you get comfortable, Mary discovered you can add gentle challenges. Try walking heel to toe while carrying your bags, or walking around a chair. The key is the weight forces your stabilizing muscles to work harder than they would during normal walking. For those with arthritis or joint issues, you can modify this beautifully. Use lighter items like paper towel rolls or cereal boxes. Even a couple of water bottles work perfectly. The goal isn't heavy lifting, it's teaching your balance system to adapt to changing conditions. What household items do you have that could work for this? Comment below and let us know what you're going to try. Soup cans? Books? Laundry detergent bottles? Get creative. The surprising benefit Mary discovered was psychological. After months of balance training, she realized she wasn't afraid of crowds anymore. You know that feeling when you're in a busy store and people are rushing past you? That used to make Mary nervous about losing her balance. But now, her body automatically adjusts to the chaos around her. Her bridge partner, Louise, was about to start using a cane after a couple of near falls. But after seeing Mary's confidence, she started doing the grocery bag walks too. 3 months later, Louise canceled her order for that cane and signed up for a senior hiking group instead. The science behind this is fascinating. When you challenge your balance system regularly, it doesn't just maintain itself, it actually improves. Most balance programs in physical therapy use expensive equipment, but Mary proved that everyday items work just as well, maybe better, because you're training with things you actually use in real life. But the next trick is what really surprised her doctor during her annual physical. He couldn't believe what he was seeing when he tested her leg strength. Number 3, the sitting warrior pose. Mary's biggest breakthrough came during a completely ordinary morning. She was settling in to watch her favorite news program when a commercial came on. Instead of just sitting there, she decided to try something she'd been thinking about. What if she could strengthen her legs without even standing up? That's when she discovered what she now calls her sitting warrior pose, and it's absolutely revolutionary for seniors. Here's the problem most of us face: we sit for hours every day, watching TV, reading, eating meals, working on hobbies. All that sitting weakens the exact muscles we need most for standing up, walking, and maintaining independence. But Mary figured out how to turn sitting time into strength-building time. Choose your most comfortable chair, the one with good back support where you spend the most time. Sit with your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Now here's the magic. Without using your hands, scoot forward until you're sitting on the front third of your chair seat. This position forces your core and leg muscles to work constantly to keep you stable and upright. It's like a gentle, continuous workout that happens while you're doing everything else, watching TV, reading, talking on the phone, even eating meals. The key is your posture. Sit tall, shoulders back, and breathe normally. Your thigh muscles are now supporting more of your body weight, and your core muscles are engaged to keep you balanced. Start with just 10 minutes during your favorite show, then gradually increase as it becomes comfortable. For those with arthritis or hip problems, you can modify this easily. Place a small pillow behind your lower back for extra support, or start by sitting normally and just lifting one foot slightly off the ground for 30 seconds at a time, alternating legs. Mary practices her sitting warrior during her morning news, her afternoon reading time, and while she video calls her grandchildren. The beauty is nobody even knows she's exercising, she just looks like she's sitting and relaxing. What's your favorite chair in your house? The recliner? Your kitchen table chair? Your reading spot by the window? Comment below and let us know where you're going to try this. The ripple effects amazed everyone, including Mary. Within 3 weeks, she noticed she wasn't getting that afternoon energy crash anymore. Her back stopped aching after long periods of sitting. Even her sleep improved because her core muscles were stronger and more supportive. Her physical therapist, Maria, was stunned during Mary's routine checkup. When Maria tested Mary's ability to stand from a seated position, Mary popped up effortlessly, something many people half her age struggle with. "What have you been doing differently?" Maria asked. When Mary explained the sitting warrior pose, Maria started recommending it to all her senior patients. The science behind this is brilliant. When you sit in this engaged position, you're essentially doing isometric exercises, muscle contractions that build strength without moving. It's the same principle bodybuilders use, but adapted perfectly for seniors who want to build strength safely and comfortably. But trick number 4 takes just 30 seconds to learn, yet the confidence it builds can last all day. This is the one that gave Mary the courage to start traveling again. Number 4, the heel-to-toe confidence walk. The day that changed everything for Mary happened on a Tuesday morning in her kitchen. She was reaching for her coffee mug when her slipper caught on the tile edge, and she started to stumble. For a split second, she felt that terrifying sensation we all dread, the moment when you think you're going to fall. But instead of panicking, her body did something amazing. She automatically placed one foot directly in front of the other, found her balance, and stayed upright. That stumble led to Mary's most powerful discovery, the heel-to-toe confidence walk. Most balance exercises focus on standing still, but real life is about moving confidently through space. This simple technique trains your body to recover from those scary off-balance moments that happen to all of us. Here's why most balance training misses the mark. Traditional exercises have you standing on one foot or closing your eyes while standing still. But when do you actually need balance? When you're walking on uneven surfaces, navigating around furniture, or recovering from an unexpected stumble. The heel-to-toe walk trains exactly those real-world scenarios. Start in a safe space, your hallway is perfect, or any room where you can walk in a straight line with walls on both sides for support if needed. Place your right foot directly in front of your left foot, so your right heel is touching your left toes. Then step forward, placing your left heel against your right toes. Continue for 10 to 15 steps. The key is to go slowly and focus on control, not speed. Your body is learning to balance dynamically, which is much more challenging than static balance. If you feel unsteady, lightly touch the wall with your fingertips. You're not holding on, just making contact for reassurance. For beginners, Mary recommends starting with what she calls modified heel-to-toe. Instead of placing your heel directly against your toes, leave about an inch of space between them. As your confidence grows, gradually decrease that gap until you're doing full heel-to-toe steps. Where do you feel most unsteady in your daily life? Is it in the bathroom getting out of the shower? In the kitchen reaching for dishes? Going up and down stairs? Comment below and tell us about your challenging spots. The psychological transformation was as important as the physical one for Mary. Before mastering this technique, she'd started avoiding certain activities. No more browsing in crowded stores. No more walking in the garden after watering when the ground was wet. She was unconsciously limiting her world to avoid potential fall situations. But after 6 weeks of daily heel-to-toe practice, something shifted. Mary realized she was walking taller, moving more confidently, and most importantly, she'd stopped being afraid of unexpected obstacles. When her great-grandson left his toy truck in the hallway, instead of carefully stepping around it, she simply adjusted her balance and stepped over it naturally. Her return to dancing was the ultimate victory. Mary had given up her weekly ballroom dancing group after a couple of near misses on the dance floor. But 3 months after starting her heel-to-toe training, she showed up at the community center dance night and danced every single song. Her partner, George, couldn't believe how steady and confident she felt in his arms. The real-world applications are endless. This training helped Mary navigate her grandson's wedding reception, walk confidently on the beach during her family vacation, and even return to hiking the gentle trails at her local nature preserve. Each success built more confidence for the next adventure. This final trick is so simple you can do it in bed, yet it's so effective that it amplifies all the other techniques we've covered. Number 5, the bedtime leg lift secret. Mary's most powerful discovery came from the most unexpected place, her bedtime routine. Like many seniors, she'd developed the habit of doing some gentle stretches before sleep to ease her joints. But one evening, lying in bed waiting for drowsiness to set in, she started experimenting with tiny leg movements. What she discovered that night transformed not just her sleep, but her entire next day. Here's what most people don't realize about nighttime: it's actually the perfect time for gentle strength building. Your body is relaxed, there's no risk of falling, and you have complete control over the intensity. Plus, gentle muscle activation before sleep can actually improve sleep quality by releasing tension and promoting circulation. Mary's technique is beautifully simple. Lying comfortably in bed on your back, start with one leg at a time. Slowly lift your right leg about 6 inches off the mattress, just enough to feel your thigh muscles engage. Hold for 3 seconds, then slowly lower. The key word is slowly. Both the lift and the lower should take about 3 seconds each. Start with just 5 lifts per leg. As this becomes comfortable, you can gradually increase to 10, then 15. The beauty is you're building strength in the exact muscles you need for getting out of bed, standing from chairs, and walking with confidence. For those with back issues, Mary discovered a perfect modification. Place a pillow under your knees before starting. This supports your lower back and makes the exercise completely comfortable. You can even do single leg lifts if lifting both legs feels like too much. The compound effect is where this technique becomes truly powerful. Remember those wall pushes that strengthen Mary's calves? The bedtime leg lifts strengthen the front of her thighs. The grocery bag balance training improved her stability, and the leg lifts enhanced her ability to lift her legs high enough to navigate obstacles. Every technique supports and amplifies the others. What helps you sleep better at night? Do you read? Listen to music? Practice gratitude? Comment below and share your bedtime routine. Maybe you can add these gentle leg lifts to whatever already works for you. The science behind nighttime strength training is fascinating. During sleep, your muscles repair and rebuild themselves. By gently activating them before rest, you're essentially giving your body a blueprint for what to strengthen overnight. Mary often wakes up feeling more energetic in her legs than when she went to bed. Her biggest victory came during a visit from her great-grandchildren, ages 4 and 6. These little energy balls wanted Grandma Mary to play tag in the backyard. 6 months earlier, she would have politely declined and offered to watch from the porch. But that day, strengthened by months of bedtime leg lifts combined with her other techniques, Mary not only played tag, she was fast enough that the kids had to really run to catch her. The morning benefits were immediate and lasting. No more struggling to get out of bed. No more stiffness in her legs during those first few steps of the day. The gentle activation from the night before seemed to prepare her muscles for the day ahead. Mary's physical therapist, Maria, explained that this technique works because it maintains what's called muscle memory. Even during rest, you're reminding your muscles of their job, preventing the weakness that comes from long periods of inactivity. But here's what happened when Mary put all 5 tricks together. The transformation was more dramatic than anyone could have predicted. 8 months ago, Mary Collins was a different person. She hesitated before climbing stairs, avoided walking on uneven surfaces, and had started declining social invitations that involved much walking. Her world was slowly shrinking, and she could feel her independence slipping away one small compromise at a time. Today, at 82, Mary just returned from a hiking trip in Colorado with her son's family. Not the gentle nature walks she used to enjoy, but actual mountain trails with elevation changes and rocky terrain. Her family couldn't keep up with her energy and sure-footedness. The timeline of her transformation tells an incredible story. Week 2, she could get up from chairs without using her hands. Month 1, she was taking stairs without gripping the handrail. Month 3, she canceled her plans to install a walk-in shower and kept her regular bathtub. Month 6, she signed up for that ballroom dancing class she'd been missing. Month 8, she was leading hiking expeditions for other seniors at her community center. but the numbers only tell part of the story. Her doctor's amazement at her latest physical exam was worth more than any test result. Mary, your leg strength tests are in the 95th percentile for your age group. What you're doing is working better than anything I could have prescribed. The ripple effects went far beyond physical strength. Her confidence returned, her social calendar filled up again, and her family stopped worrying about her living alone. Most importantly, Mary realized that independence isn't about your age, it's about the daily choices you make to stay strong and capable. Her message to everyone watching is simple but powerful: I'm not special. I'm not genetically gifted. I just decided that my age wasn't going to define my limitations. These 5 simple tricks gave me my life back, and they can do the same for you. Your independence journey starts right now, today, with your very next step. Pick one of Mary's 5 tricks, just one, and try it tonight. Are you going to start with wall pushes while dinner cooks? Grocery bag balance training on your next shopping trip? Comment below and tell us which trick you're starting with first. Like this video if you're ready to stay independent and strong for years to come. Share it with someone who needs this hope and encouragement today, maybe a friend who's been worrying about their balance, or a family member who's been limiting their activities. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we're building a community of seniors who refuse to let age define their limits.